As a leader, you'll meet people who don't like you. I'm not talking about people who disagree with you. They might like you but see things differently. Make room for them and learn from them. I'm talking about people who don't like you, period. Who knows why? Maybe you remind them of someone else who hurt them. Could be they fear losing control to you of a cherished role they have had. Perhaps you're nothing like what they expected when they hired you, so they're disappointed in you. And maybe you're just not their flavor. No matter how well you do your job, maybe somebody won't like you, though some will adapt given time. Being disliked is an acute possibility when you're new to a role. You're not like your predecessor. Some are happy about this, but some are grieving. And did I mention that some simply don't like you? Jed, no, that's not his real name, was a guy who didn't like me much. I think I reminded him of someone else, though I was never certain. And I didn't know how to deal with slander or being treated with the cold shoulder. I was relatively new to my role. Finally, I confronted him. He was surprised that I was angry, and I was surprised at his surprise. Did he expect I would accept his diminishing treatment, that it was okay? I came across to him as a little too intense. While being disliked isn't the goal of any normal person, here are some steps to dealing with that awkward relationship where someone doesn't like you and you cannot fix it. First, remember why you are a person of value. Your detractor is not an accurate or honest measure of who you are. Make a list of 10 people who like you or even love you, family members, good friends, associates. They probably know you much better than the person who wishes you had never shown up. If you practice faith, anchor your value in the love of God, who knows you best and still loves you most. And remember, you can't live both sides of a relationship, so stick to what you value. Instead of trying to please the one who hopes you fail, think about other reasons of giving your best on the job or in the organization. You do that because you bring value and because you believe in doing a good job, whether everyone appreciates it or not. And in many jobs, maybe most of them, you won't receive accolades for everything you do, maybe not for anything you do. Do your best anyway, because that's what you believe in doing. You value that. And lead from love. Although you cannot take responsibility for another's attitude, own your own. Ask someone how you can help them serve better or how you can serve them better. This is disarming, and it raises the bar for the behavior of all concerned. By doing this, you're being the adult in the room, and you are not allowing the other to dictate your behavior. Love is patient and kind. Love serves. Still, love isn't a pushover. So you might need to draw boundaries for the person who shows or speaks disrespect. But you can do this with an individual. How do you do this with an individual who doesn't like you anyway? One counterintuitive way to do this is to focus more attention on the people who share the organization's values and celebrate their progress instead of pouring energy into repairing a relationship that the other person doesn't want. A second approach also requires maturity. Raise the behavioral bar by praising the person for something good he or she does. It might be a small achievement. However, small gains are still gains. Another response is to surprise the person with kindness. Do something nice or unexpected, such as offering help with a project. Doing this, you bless those who curse you. And finally, acknowledge that being treated disrespectfully stinks. Period. I worked for a while in an industry where human dignity wasn't valued. A coworker seemed to feel much better about himself when he diminished my work and bossed me around, though he had no authority to do so. And one day, enough was enough. I handed back his own treatment. He was shocked, and he left me alone from then on. There's no easy solution, but you will learn through this, and if you stand on your faith, you will know yourself better and be more competent in the end. We could say much more about this, and in some cases, you might need to speak with your HR department if you have one. For now, I hope you have a best day attitude that puts rudeness to shame.